It's been taught to command the forces since their formation in World War II, when it's realised that these highly trained individuals would have to close with the enemy and fight them without the use of weapons in certain instances. That is as current in today's climate as it was back then. The lads you see today have all served time with 3 Commando Brigade, and once we finish the time with this team, we'll all go back to the subsequent units and be deployed on operations. I would like to remind you that none of the guys here you'll see performing are wearing any form of protective clothing, so therefore please do not attempt to reenact anything you see here this afternoon. And that means trying anything out on your grandmas, mums, dads, etc. when you get back, otherwise I will be in trouble. Okay then, without any further ado, bring on the Royal Marines Commandos. Front, the inside wrist lock and kick. Or against a single hand grab from the front, the outside wrist lock and kick. Again from the front, the break, grip and monkey climb. And finally, held from the rear around the neck, the shoulder throw. Next, the inside. This time, the X block and kick. Finally, one of the simplest and most effective moves. As commandos, we are trained to dispatch an enemy using stealth and surprise. The team will now demonstrate some methods of choking and strangling an enemy. First from the rear, the double arm stranglehold. Next, the arm choke using the opponent's own arm. And finally from the rear, the Japanese strangle. This move should be released immediately. I said immediately. There will be times, however, when stealth and surprise are no longer possible. On these occasions, the Royal Marine must rely on his training and strength to overcome an enemy. Next, the forearm choke. And finally, the triangular leg choke. Back, the envelope and throw. Next, against an attack with a kosh, the bigger form. This time against an attack with a knife, the shoulder throw. Again with a knife, the step aside and outside throw. And finally, from which an attack with either one of these weapons, the duck and lift. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, please give a round of applause. The Japanese headlock. Next, the sentry is choked with his own weapon and then kicked in the stomach. Or the sentry is simply disarmed. And finally, the sentry's favourite, the disarm and blow to the stomach. Please give a round of applause for the lads. Modern weapon systems allow us to... Now from the rear, the reverse, parry and throw. And finally, another one from the front, the wrist, lock and turn. Please give a round of applause for the lads. A match. Ladies and gents, before I go, we'd like to remind you once again the lads are fully trained in what they do, so please don't go away from this venue attempting to recreate anything you've seen here this afternoon. Without further ado, may I present to you the Royal Marine Commander Display Team 2009. Members of the Royal Marine Commander Display Team are available for any information, so please feel free to step